Let's make a windowed double page for our junk journals. This is 2 pieces of coffee dyed paper. You can use whatever paper you'd like. This is just what I picked. We're going to cut a shape out of both sheets of paper and line them with either acetate, or I used acetate on these. The one I'm going to demonstrate today is going to be using these laminating sheets, which are also clear, but not quite as clear as acetate. All right, so let me show you how to make this. You don't need a big shot to do this. You can trace a shape on your paper and cut it out, and that works just as well. So I've got 2 pieces of coffee dyed paper here folded in half together, and we're going to cut a shape. I've got this oval shaped Sizzix die cut here, and I'm just eyeballing the center. And I've got some washi tape to just kind of hold everything together as it goes through the machine. Again, you can use whatever shape you want, a square, a circle, it does not matter. And since this is 4 layers of paper, I'm probably going to run this through just a couple of times. Okay, that should be enough. And if you can, try to de-stick your washi tape a little bit so it doesn't pull up your paper. So we've got these, and we can use those for something else. Let me get this out of the way. All right, I am going to, just so that I don't forget, I'm going to put a little X on the top of each of these sheets, just to know that these sheets of paper go together just like this, okay? All right, next thing we need to do is line both sides. I'm going to turn this over to the back side. We're going to line both of these ovals with some clear paper. Cut those just a little bit too big, so let me trim those down just a tad. Okay. And I'm just going to use double-sided tape. You can use glue if you'd like. Okay, so this is all ready to stick down. And just try to center that over the hole as best you can. And one thing I forgot to do was ink around the edges there, so I'll do that, and do that for all 4 of these. Okay, so I finished inking around all of the ovals, and now I will go ahead and finish putting the plastic sheets down on the back side of each of these. And once I do that, I'll come right back. So we've got both pages inked, and we have the acetate, or not acetate, but the laminating sheets in between. And the next thing that we're going to do is sew around all of these. But before we do that, you need to pick what you want to be showing in your little windows. And I've, just like I did on the first one, I picked these clear black and white washi stickers. You can see them from both sides. So I picked these to go on, and I'm just going to get those stuck down. These stickers are just easy. All right, remember we put our little X here so we know that the two X's need to meet up. So the next step will be to sew around. And you can see these are not going to match up perfectly, but you can get them fairly straight. All right, so we're going to sew around the oval windows, and then I'm going to sew around the edge of the entire thing. Okay, I've sewn all the way around the windows and all the way around the edges. So what I'm going to do next is take my bone folder and just go through and just smush the back side or the bobbin side of your sewing to get rid of all of those little holes in the paper. All right, you're going to end up with your edges not always meeting. So the next thing that I would do is go through here and trim all of these little pieces off. That's not perfect either, but it's good enough for me. So now I'm going to go through and I am using scorched timber. Just go ahead and ink your edges. Okay, so there you have it. You can use this as a center in your signature, or just sew it in with the other pages in your journal. So this is a fun project. It's different. Adds a little bit of interest to your journal. And I'm probably going to try this with patterned scrapbook paper and see how that looks. So I think that would be really, really pretty. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day. And please do give this a try. If you have any questions about anything you saw me do, feel free to leave your questions and comments and suggestions in the comment box below. Have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.